Alright, my friends, welcome back. This is a very weird and simply small-ish and probably extremely frustrating quick little update video here. As you guys may know, I've been playing Neutopia 2. This is exclusive for YouTube, by the way. I don't think this is going to be up on Twitch at all. I'm not streaming this, I'm strictly recording it. I've been playing Neutopia 2, and last night I got to that stupid Dirth boss, and I was getting really tired and really frustrated, and I lost. I lost the battle. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, I'm such a clumsy idiot. This is a good start. This is a great start. Dropping food on the floor. But I couldn't beat him, and I was getting really frustrated, so I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. Then I played some Trombone Champ, and then went to bed. But while I was trying to fall asleep, I was thinking, man, I feel like such a quitter. I don't want to not beat this son of a bitch. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna record myself fighting the boss, and I'm even going to put out another disclaimer. Every single game that I've ever played through on this stream, on this recordings of all these games that I've gone through, I've never once used a save state. Not once. Mednafen has save states. So I battled through the end of that stupid castle again at the end of Neutopia 2. Got to the boss, have a medicine, and I hit the save state button. So if I lose in this fight, I'm just going to do it again. And I'm going to do it again and again and again and again until I actually see the end of the game. Is that cheating? I don't know. Maybe it is. I know it's not a feature that was included in the original Neutopia 2 on the Turbografx. Your save points were exclusively those weird little cabins in each town. That's the only place you could save it. You can't just save it wherever you want. But I did run a save state, and I'm going to hit F7 if I die. Because we're not going to do this game. I'm not playing any more of this game, Neutopia 2. I might be done forever. I'll give my final thoughts after I beat the game. We'll watch the end credits. There's really good things about this game, really good music, really good graphics, all sorts of things. I'll give my final thoughts after the end of it, but I want to I want to record the ending of this game right now for you guys. So without any further ado, let's take a peek at it. There it is. Here I am. Neutopia 2. Alright, let's do our best. And that's all we can do, right? And I hope the audio's not too quiet or loud or whatever. You're such a bold warrior, Zeman. Let's see how well you do without these. He has his staffs taken away. So, I'm gonna try to swing for his head. Oh, fuck. Great, so he does 2 damage each time he hits me. He moves really fast. This is a good boss battle, though. I just can't get close enough. I'm too much of a chicken. Chicken shit. And he's, I just want to go in and barrel in and just start attacking him. That doesn't work. Oh my god, I'm just not lucky. Got him once. 2 more hits, and then I gotta... Fucking Christ. And then I gotta use my magic again. Would have hit him like 3 times. This is tough. Love the music though. God damn it, dude. I'm always looking at the wrong one. And there's that fucking... That magic's the worst. That magic is the worst. That's the hardest to avoid. Fucking now he's just gonna keep doing it. The ironic thing about all of this, I don't even have that magic. I don't even have that magic. For a second there, that was really weird. Never got that wind magic. That wind shit, dude. 2 more hits, I'm out. This is it. Wind shit is what I'm calling it. That's what I did. F7. And I could have done that shit last night, too. We're just gonna keep doing it. I think I got a little bit more settled there in that second wind. So let's see if I can do it. I'm just gonna be more patient. There. Cheating. I'm a cheater. I'm a fucking cheater. I don't care. I don't care anymore. It's not that this game is absolutely far more challenging than anything else. It's really not. I just, I think I'm just over the averageness of it all. You know? I'm a coward. And I haven't even hit him once yet. Dude. Could you imagine trying to do this without ever taking any damage? I guess. Fuck, dude. I am not doing well. Great. I guess if anything, there is that split second before he casts his magic. That you can hit him and then run if I would stop walking into him. Like a goddamn clown. That's shitty magic, though. Yeah, swing behind you, clown shoes. Congrats. There, see? That wasn't so bad. Seems like he speeds up every once in a while. I like it when he does the fire one. Nice and slow. God damn it, dude. I'm always picking the wrong one. Oh my god, and then I let myself get hit by the dumbest magic. Fuck, dude. Dirth is a fucking dirk. Ugh, I almost... Ugh, and I don't have... Getting, 2 medicines to fight this guy, it's gotta be almost impossible. 3 hits at the beginning, there we go. That's a good way to start it, right? No. Ah. Keep doing that though, where I keep just barreling in. God damn it. Well, at least I hit him. Fuck. And there's gonna hit me. He always hits me twice with that bullshit wind magic. Ooh. Yeah, that means I've got him down a little bit. This is the most I've had him down yet. He's way faster, though. This is fucking terrible. I swear to God, this game. How the fuck are you supposed to do this? This is like practicing against the boss of the game. That's what I'm gonna call this. It's practicing against the boss of the game. It's frustrating as hell, though. Such a bold warrior, Zemin. I'm gonna hit 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Run away. Fuck. I got him 4 times there, actually. Six. 7. 8. Fuck you. 9. Ugh. 11. Still at full power, though. This is bullshit. Is that 12 or 13? God damn, dude. I gotta hit him like 60 times. 13 times now? The dumbest boss ever. I hit him 15 times so far. Fucking wind magic, I swear to God, dude. Be patient. Find the right one. Fuck you guys. Dicks. Oh my God. I can't. Holy fuck. Oh. And that sound is never gonna stop either. That's fantastic. So I was really close. I was probably really close every time I've done this so far. You've inherited much from your father. Humans are so peculiar. As long as there are those with dark hearts, I will live on. Ugh. I can't believe the heart thing is still going. Did anybody playtest this? So during this amazing climactic ending, my heart is beeping because my life is so low. Hey, okay, Hudson. Zemin, thank you for saving Neutopia from the dark evil. The spirit of Murdoch will live on even after we leave this world. Let us return to Urias' shrine and thank the gods for this return to peace. Let us go. This is a new era of peace, Zemin. I was gonna say, if that heart thing would have been going on the whole ending, I would have laughed so freaking hard. Well, let's take a peek at this ending here. Zemin, the protector of Igloo, has awoken, and the people can smile again. One of those endings. Zemin, how bravely you defeated Dirth with the Sun Sword. Thanks to you, Zemin, peace has returned to Neutopia. The goddess awaits your counsel at Yuri. Yuri Station. Oh, look at that. Everybody's here. Nice. And with that, the quest of Murdoch's descendant in Neutopia comes to an end. But for the inhabitants of Neutopia, it's the beginning of a new era of peace. Nice little ending, kind of paying homage to the 16-bit era games of like Castlevania 4 or Super Mario World. Or that's a good boss. I like that one. Higeki Fujiwara. I wonder what else this guy has done. That was a cool boss. The animation of the sprites in this game is really well done. I like it. We should play Lagoon. Wouldn't Lagoon be a fun one to play on a stream? Would Lagoon be fun? I don't know if it is. Game designer, again, Shigeki Fujiwara. This guy probably did the whole game by himself. Programmer, Koji Kaneda. Koji? Oh, I remember that boss. That was pretty cool. Yeah, it reminds me of a Bomberman boss. Actually, a lot of the sprites in this game look like Bomberman from Bomberman 93 or something. Programmer, Masato Tobisawa. Welcome, Bill. I love that underwater effects. That's really cool. So, I will give my thoughts on this after this is over. The designer, Fumi Takaoka. That was a cool boss. That was one of the first bosses, too. I love that, the sprite work there. Really well done. Yataka Sato, background graphic design. Oh, Medusa. That was actually one of the easiest bosses in the whole game. Which character designer? Yoshikazu Yasuhiko. Another good one. Damn slime. That damn slime. That may have been the worst boss in the entire game. The only redeeming factor of fighting that boss is it's similar to the boss at the end of the game, for me, at least. Public relations. Kazuhiko Kitade. Was that you didn't have to go through a dungeon to fight it over and over again. This one wasn't too bad. I think I died a couple times on it. Wasn't that just Sunday night I played this? Oh, it's so funny. I did 3 different recordings of this game when I thought I was going to beat it. I did a Sunday night special stream on Twitch just because I thought this game was over. I was like, oh, I got 2 dungeons left. I can do that one night. No, those 2 last fucking dungeons are miserable. I think. They were tough. And they were not tough in a, oh, clever puzzles and brilliant ways. It was like they took advantage of all of the bad graphic, or all the bad gameplay designs. And just pushed it to the nth degree. And you're just avoiding them. You're not really showing me any like good strategy here. It's a bold strategy, God. Produced by Hudson Summer. I would have, if this game would have sat in an incubator for another. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh my God. To be continued. 1990X, Neutopia 3. Spoiler alert, there never was a Neutopia 3, but there should be. Holy shit. Wow. I didn't know it said that. You know, at the in Cosmic Fantasy 2 for the Turbografx CD, that game also has like a flyer on a wall in a game where it says Cosmic Fantasy 3 coming soon. And I was always like, oh man, why put hints and put little teasers for sequels that are never going to come out? Because in America, we never got a Cosmic Fantasy 3. Well, that's the end of it then. All right, there it is. I finished Neutopia 2. Finished it. Done. Dunzo. I should have hit save state there, but that's okay. I recorded this. We're good. My overall thoughts on the game. All right, so my overall thoughts on Neutopia 3 are this. I knew going into it that it was a pretty average Zelda-style action-adventure RPG. I'll say Zelda-style because, you know, people make so many fucking references to things like Metroidvania, which are just games that are open world. Oh, it's an open world game. We're going to call it Metroidvania. I hate that term. I hate the term Metroidvania. If anything, Metroid's the game that started that. Castlevania had like a whole series of games before they decided to copy the Super Metroid fucking engine and everything. It's like, whoa, Super Metroid, let's cross that with our Castlevania series and make it have Alucard as the main character. And there's Symphony of the Night. I like Symphony of the Night just fine, but it is not one of my favorite Castlevania games. Anyway, I'm going to rant on that one forever, if you let me. Neutopia 2 has a ton of similarities to the original Zelda. I don't think it's all that similar to Link to the Past, though. I think Link to the Past is more Neutopia similar. But going into this, I knew that it was a pretty average style action-adventure RPG. And now that I've played through it again... well, I technically never, ever played through the end. Some of those dungeons towards the end I've never seen before. So this is the first time I've ever completed it properly. Even though I use save states on the boss, I don't care. I don't care. It took me 6 times to beat him, and I'm happy to say I beat it. And I'm counting it as a conquering. I'm not going to sit here and fucking play through it again, because no way. No way. I think it's very difficult. The boss at the end is very difficult. There's a good pattern. There is a method to it, but I wouldn't say the pattern really works very well because it's all RNG. It's all random number generated every single time. Sometimes he'll do like 6 or 7 wind magics at you in a row, and then if that's the case, you don't know what he's going to shoot at you. It's gonna be fire, wind, or the electricity one. Anyway, long story short, I still feel like it's an average action-adventure RPG. I don't have necessarily a huge heartfelt tie to it. I don't feel like, oh, there's such a good storyline. I feel like it was a basic entry into that action-adventure RPG series. It was something Hudson felt like they needed to make for their Turbografx-16 system, so they had games that somebody could say, like, man, I really wish Zelda was on the Turbografx. Well, you're in luck because there's Neutopia. With that being said, I've heard Neutopia 2 is a lot better than the first one. I never played through the first one either. I don't think... if I'm ever on a quest to conquer every single Turbografx game ever made, then I'd probably play Neutopia 1. I do not feel like this is a game that you'll want to replay. 1 or 2, I mean, is not a game that you'd necessarily want to replay. I have no interest in playing it at any time soon. I don't want to play through it ever on this stream in the next year or two. Maybe at some point if someone challenges me to a speed run of it or something stupid like that. I don't know why I'd ever speed run it, but I'm just telling you, I don't think I'd ever voluntarily just say, like, let's go through Neutopia 2 again. I think there's hundreds of good 16-bit action-adventure RPGs out there for the Genesis, Super Nintendo, and Turbografx that we can play through now, now that that one's on the conquered list. So I feel a lot better about that. So I'd give it a C+. And the reason I'd say C+ and not a C or a C- is just because all of the good things, there's really good music in certain areas. Some of the music's a little repetitive, but some of those areas that only have like special music, those caves with a really cool like that I don't know, really good chiptunes beat. That's awesome. The graphics, the color usage is excellent in a lot of areas, whereas I think every dungeon is super bland. And there are tons of really bland characters. It's really weird. It's like half the game is really bland and just generic, and half of it is really, really fucking creative and like really well done. And it's like there isn't any happy medium. It's either like this area is fucking gorgeous and the characters look so cool, and then there's areas that are just like this is just the same shit as before. Like the puzzles are slight variations of the same dungeons we went through before, with like the walls are a slightly different color. Like this is slapped together so quickly. I like the colors, I like the animation, I like the sprite work, I love the music. The presentation overall is really good, and I don't think there's much storyline here, so I wouldn't say the storyline's really good, but it does enough. You know, it's that whole like quest to find your father. I liked the parts of the game where it was saying like, you know, shit, thank God you're here, but your father was just here 10 minutes ago. He went this way, and then you're going over there, and it's like, God damn, you missed your father again. He was just here. He went that way. And it's like, oh man, like you keep missing him, just barely missing him. And so it's kind of cool. And you do see him later on. I assume he's dead because he's like a spirit at the end of the game, which is kind of cool. And there's some good elements. I don't know why I said good like that, but there are some really good elements like that that make me go like, oh man, like this would have been really cool to play back in the day. Now, necessarily super, super deep or involving in 2022. But hey, in the 90s, this would have been a pretty damn good game to play. The bad, though, is the playtesting. I know that now we can say, like, oh, this game should have been tested. This game should be patched. This game should have a hot fix, you know, whatever. It's like, okay, I get it. That's not going to happen. And it definitely didn't happen back in the day. And I knew that Hudson Soft was on time crunches to get games out and get content available out on the Turbografx because we just didn't have a lot of games, and especially a variety of games like action-adventure RPGs, and especially for the Turbo chip. Neutopia 2 came out in, I think, 92. I know I saw that title screen like 50 times over the last 4 weeks, but like I'm pretty sure it came out in 92. And at that time, the Turbo was not selling very well in the US. It was on year 3 of its 5-year lifespan. And, you know, we were getting like a game a month, if even that. I don't even know if it was a game a month. I think it was less than a game a month. And so Neutopia 2 probably was rushed. The Japanese version, I don't know if it's better, different, or whatever, but it probably was rushed as well. Yeah, I would say a month or two longer, they could have play tested and gotten the game control, play control stuff down. That really awesome bridge that you can use to jump, or you don't have a jump at all in this game, but when you use that bridge to get across small areas, that is fucking buggy as hell, because if you are even remotely slightly in the wrong direction, it will sit there and it won't go away until you get off of that sprite, that pixel. You get off that pixel to get it started a new one. And it's always off a little bit, and it's just like, man, that's the type of gameplay that you would never see in a Nintendo-made Zelda game. Like, you would never see play control that bonkers, you know what I mean? And so, I don't know. I'm not. It's hard not to compare it to Zelda, but I would say, like, you know, it's a good game. Neutopia 2 is, but it's if you want to play an action adventure RPG that reminds you of Zelda, there's probably better ones out there. I'm imagining Crusader of Senti on the Genesis is probably a much better game. You know, Golden Axe Warrior on the Master System is a pretty damn good one. And then of course the Zelda games. I mean, you can't do much better than an actual proper Zelda game. So I don't know what game we're gonna play next. I still say Neutopia 2 is a cool game. If you've never played it before, give it a shot. I've literally owned Neutopia 2 for 28 years. And this is the first time I've ever beaten it. Every single time I've ever picked up Neutopia 2, The first couple dungeons are engaging enough to get you involved and pull you in and say, like, this is a pretty fun game. You're buckle up. It's going to be cool. But it never was ever like strangling me and saying, fucker, play this game. Play us. Neutopia 2. This is going to kick your ass and you're going to love it. It was always one of those games that I knew I always got to get to at some point, but I just didn't know if I was going to. And when I put them on this stream, then it forces me to play through it because you guys encourage me and also motivate me to want to play more, which I always like. So even if I only have 2 or 3 watchers on YouTube, and fuck, if there's only 11 or 12 people watching on Twitch, that's still motivating because that means I had someone come over into my world and hang out with me while I played a game, and that's what I like a lot. So I thought that was a lot of fun. But with that being said, average at best, maybe slightly above average because of all of the extra effort that went into the graphics, the sprites, the music. All of that's really good. The presentation overall is really good. It's just the play control. If this game had better play control, I'd probably rate it way higher. The game beats you down mercilessly. That sounds about right. Mercilessly. I'm making up words now. Because of its play control, not because of its clever puzzles, not because the bosses are super fucking have really good patterns. It's the play control because you don't know, like, you just don't know when the game's gonna fuck with you, and the puzzles aren't necessarily hard. And then putting just random spots on the ground that trigger things to flip over. It's like they were adding shit at the end because they thought the game was too easy or something. So anyway, those are my thoughts on Neutopia 2. Like the game overall, it's above average, but with the 16-bit era action RPGs that we got, even Turbografx and Turbo CD action RPGs that we got, it is hard to recommend Neutopia 2 over anything else. We've gotten, the Xanadu games, we got the East games, there are some other, Legend of the Valkyrie, which is more of an arcadey style action RPG, but it's still that top view action RPG style game. I would recommend any of those over this. And East Book 1 and 2, East 4, infinitely better. Dungeon Explorer 2, infinitely better games than Neutopia 2. So glad I played it. It was cool to see the ending. Average at best. Thank you guys for watching. This will probably be uploaded on Saturday morning-ish. I think that's when I'm going to do it. And then I'll probably upload it to Twitch. I think I can upload videos to Twitch. I don't know how long it'll stay. But hey, we beat it. We're done. Neutopia 2 is in the bucket. On to the next adventures. I'm not sure what we're going to play next, but whatever we do play, I'll let you guys know. And I'll probably start a Twitter poll. We can figure out what big epics we're going to start. Although October is coming around. I think October we're going to do Castlevania games, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. We'll do Castlevania stuff. All right, anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Peace.